Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Georgia State Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Warhawks offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Warhawks want to move quickly. Let's take just a second here on the Warhawks. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams. As good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down. It's a draw. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Warhawks have this offense rolling.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He'll try to pop the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. All right, guys, let's take a minute and talk about the Warhawks. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, UL Monroe!
How How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. So Georgia State's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll try to take it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Warhawks will hustle to the line. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Man, this defense is dialed and already forced 1 interception, had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, and making some plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Pulls it in on the right. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Looking downfield on first down. Pucks it out of the air. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Warhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's already put 3 on the board. Earlier this time, a 38-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Durham. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
That's caught. It's Hill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And the Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Gets the back moving. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Oh, they're after him. He's got his man, and he's knocked down. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got his man across the middle. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. He'll keep it himself. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Wake Forest is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing on the basketball court with the Deacs. They're up 14 over Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Warhawks headed quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got him downfield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Warhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. The RPO, it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Booker.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time? Breaks into the open. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Warhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looking for more room. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The quick out. All the way out to the 43-yard line before He's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him...
He's got it down the right side. Off and running. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man. It's Hill. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He's going for it all. Makes the grab on the big throw. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Sure hands, it's Green. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Warhawks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the returner goes down. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensive.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Motion from the back. He'll start this drive firing. He wants to go deep. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3's coming soon.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Pocket breaking down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second.
There he goes. Got enough for the first down and once more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo. Gives it to the back on the draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left. Got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. New set of downs after the completion. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Got his man quickly. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They try to pop a run on the draw. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Warhawks in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Warhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Going right to work up top. Working that left side down. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read, the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. They don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteed.
Touchdown, Panthers! And they've moved out front here in the This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Warhawks moving quickly to the line. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make...
And the defense got him at the 27. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Quarterback on the keeper. We've got the first down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the handoff. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the left. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Warhawks are in the hurry-up.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Got it in stride inside the 20. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Plows through the defense. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it's another 1st and 10 play. shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from it.
Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They get the W, and with that being